We'll begin with a conversation which is from the Upanishads. It's between Rishi Yajnavalkya and his principal disciple, King Janak. So King Janak asked Yajnavalkya that in the absence of the sun, what is the source of light? So it's an obvious answer. He said the moon. So King Janak persisted in the absence of the moon. So Yajnavalkya said, in the absence of the moon, fire. Those days, no electricity. So he said, in the absence of fire, Yajnavalkya said, light of the scriptures. But King Janak said, okay, when there's no light of the scriptures also, what is our light? And finally, Yajnavalkya said, AtmaJyoti. So if you look at it, it just feels like he stretched the story, but Upanishads never need to be read at a very superficial level. If you look deeper into it, really the message to humanity is that when there is no light on the outside from anywhere else, you can look forward to discovering the light in yourself. And it's not just a poetic thought, it's a very real thing. It's something the mother calls the psychic being. So if you have nothing else to look forward to in life, and sometimes the mind pushes us in a corner where we feel I have nothing to look forward to. You know, you can always look forward to what the mother calls the great discovery. Discovery of the psychic being, discovery of this absolute magic which is inside us. So that's what our talk is on today, the psychic being. Mother's words. What is the psychic being? Somebody asked the mother. The psychic world or plane of consciousness is that part of the world. The psychic being is that part of the being which is directly under the influence of the divine consciousness. The hostile forces cannot have even the remotest action upon it. Such a reassurance, no, we have something within us which nothing dark can even touch. The mother says the hostile forces can have no influence upon it. It is a world of harmony, and everything moves in it from light to light and from progress to progress. It is the seat of the divine consciousness, the divine self in the individual being. It is a center of light and truth and knowledge and beauty and harmony which the divine self in each of you creates by his presence. Little by little it is influenced, formed, and moved by the divine consciousness of which it is a part and parcel. It is in each of you the deep inner being which you have to find in order that you may come in contact with the divine in you. It is the intermediary between the divine consciousness and your external consciousness. It's the builder of the inner life. It is that which manifests in the outer nature, the order and rule of the divine will. So it's the psychic being in us which manifests in the outer nature, the order and rule of the divine will. If you become aware in your outer consciousness of the psychic being within you and unite with it, you can find the pure eternal consciousness and live in it. Instead of being moved by ignorance as the human being constantly is, you grow aware of the presence of an eternal light and knowledge within you. And to it you surrender and are integrally consecrated to it, moved by it in all things. So when we come in touch with the psychic being, one of the senses that awakens in us is the sense of being eternal. We live with a sense of eternity, so we don't feel rushed for time, we don't feel rushed for anything. We just are in the moment, because to be in the moment you have to, the eternal now is the sense of eternity, right? So when you come in contact with the psychic being, there's a spontaneous feeling that you have always been and you will always be.